Marta was a close friend of Sullivan Noth since she was young. Noth believed her visions were imperfect and she had begun killing people based on what they saw. Marta even became Noth's most loyal follower in his cult and was earned the nickname Noth's Eye because of all his other followers being afraid of her. Marta would patrol Temple Gate and look for anyone who would step out of line and punish them for it. One day, Marta was patrolling around and ran into Blake Langerman and chased him into a barn. Marta lost sight of Blake and began checking every single house for him and soon reached a man named Ethan's house. Ethan bargained with Marta to hear him out, but she ignored him and trashed his house before killing him and leaving. Marta later found heretics roaming around and chased them before killing one with her pickaxe and using it to drag the body with her. She walked past a cornfield and didn't notice Blake recording her. She dumped the body away before Noth told her to keep searching for Blake and his wife Lynn, who had escaped from Noth earlier. Marta headed to Temple Gate Town Square and everyone there locked up their houses, leaving Blake to be chased by Marta back to an elevator he had powered up just prior to her arriving. She continued to stalk Blake as he pushed a cart up to a fence in order to climb over it. Marta grabbed him, but he managed to kick her off and get over the fence. Marta then headed to a barn and soon Blake showed up there in order to get a hook onto a hatch. Blake managed to open it and Marta tried to grab him, but Blake kicked her in the face and the hatch closed, separating them. Marta ultimately gave up on chasing Blake since he was far outside of town at that point and stayed in Temple Gate till a storm hit. Marta stumbled across Blake and a pregnant Lynn and began to chase them through an abandoned building and was about to kill them, but a cross got ripped from the roof and impaled Marta in the chest, killing her. And yeah, that's basically it for Marta. She's a pretty big antagonist, but she doesn't have a big role. I mean, she kind of does have a big role, but because you could technically see her a little bit. People even say that Marta's actually kind of like Chris Walker from the first game. How they relentlessly pursue the protagonist of said game, but yeah, Marta was actually kind of terrifying and crazy. And yeah, that's basically her. Next week's episode will be Jessica Grace. So, just got an email, but yeah. Anyway, Jessica Grace is going to be next week's episode, and stay tuned. Please like, sub, and peace.